who spearheaded this transition to a virtual event and this summer-long campaign. You can imagine how tough it was transitioning from in-person at the beach at Maumee Bay to an all-virtual program. They really have spent a lot of time and a lot of hours and days putting this all together, and they've done a great job leading the charge here. We're talking about Matt Hoverman and Sarah Bucher. Also, our presenting sponsor, and we might add a former alum of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo, Bob LeClaire. And last but certainly not least, the club's brand new president and CEO, Jim Ravis. He is ecstatic about addressing our supporters and welcoming you to Stay Barefoot, the Boys and Girls Club. So let's take a look now at those welcoming messages.
Hello, my name is Matt Hoverman, co-chair of Stay Barefoot. In my years as a trustee for the Boys and Girls Club of Toledo, I've been blown away by the support of our community and our mission of creating a positive impact on the youth of Toledo. We welcome you and thank you for tuning in today for our Stay Barefoot virtual event.
Hi, my name is Sarah Bucher, citizen board co-chair for Stay Barefoot and a member of the Board of Trustees for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo. Boys and Girls Clubs make such a huge impact in our community. It's one of the great organizations where kids can go to be kids. They get to play, learn, and have fun in a safe environment. They receive love and encouragement that they might not get elsewhere. I love what the Boys and Girls Clubs do for our community. Welcome on behalf of the co-chairs, Matt Hoverman and myself, Sarah Bucher, for tuning in today for our Stay Barefoot virtual event. While we wish we were able to chair the most amazing beach party, we cannot express how much we appreciate the support from the community in this new campaign. It's taken a lot of work to put together to help not only the clubs, but the community at large.
Tonight, we hope that you will help us reach our event goal. The program that you are about to watch will bring you the best of incredibly inspiring stories to remind you of the impact the clubs have on our community and why your support for this campaign means more than ever. Thank you.
Thank you for staying barefoot.
Hi everyone, I'm Bob LeClaire, the Regional President at Fifth Third Bank, and I'd like to welcome all of you to our virtual Stay Barefoot event this evening. The committee and the team has worked really hard to create an alternative to what we would normally be doing this weekend, and that is with our toes in the sand out at Maumee Bay State Park. They've got a day. We're here to support the kids, and so we're really excited to be a part of that. Fifth Third has been a sponsor for the last several years, and we really do appreciate the work that the Boys and Girls Club does. You know, a lot of the work that we do in the community is around strengthening our neighborhoods, and we think a strong Boys and Girls Club goes a long way in helping in that effort. And so we've appreciated our collaboration with them. The other thing that we really enjoy is the collaboration that the club has with other organizations in Toledo. So Toledo Public Schools, Connecting Kids to Meals, and it's when we collaborate that we have the most impact. And so that's been a really important part of our relationship with the club as well. And then finally, I've got a long history with the club. As a 12-year-old, I used to go to the club in South Toledo over on Orchard Street. And so I saw as a kid how important that club was to kids in our neighborhood. And throughout my career as a banker and also leading some efforts in the community, I've been able to see the impact that they've made all these years later. And so excited to be a part of it today. I really do want to thank all of you for stepping up this year and helping to support the kids that mean so much to us in this community. Thanks for being here this evening.
Hello, I'm Jim Ravis. I'm the president and CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo. I'm a native of Toledo. I attended the University of Toledo, earning both a bachelor's and a master's degree in business administration. My professional career includes leadership roles in organizations, some of which include LCI International, Nationwide, Corcom, and most recently Johnson Controls. My wife Elizabeth and I have 3 children, and we live in Perrysburg, Ohio. I believe all young people are a precious gift and deserve to have the opportunity to reach their greatest potential. The Boys and Girls Clubs are here to enable all young people, especially those who need us most, as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. I am humbled to be a part of the Boys and Girls Clubs and I look forward to engaging our community, working with the Boys and Clubs of Toledo's team, including our staff and our board, to advocate for and make great things happen for these young people. On behalf of the Board of Directors, the staff, and the members of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo, we welcome you to our Staying Barefoot virtual event. While we wish we could be in person tonight at Maumee Bay State Park, we know that you're going to enjoy your evening tonight, sitting back, relaxing, and realizing that the funds raised this evening are going to be serving our youth of Toledo. So enjoy the Staying Barefoot virtual event tonight. Take off your coat. Kick off your shoes. Relax. Put on your favorite pair of shades and enjoy staying barefoot.
Well, hopefully you guys are barefoot and have some shades on and your favorite beach gear, because we are about to kick off a great party still, even though we're not at Maumee Bay State Park this year. We will be back. We know that. We're going to get through this together. And we'd like to thank Matt, Sarah, Bob, and Jim for all of your support. You guys are great advocates for Boys and Girls Club, great supporters, and so much work still went into this virtual event this year. Now, over the remainder of tonight, you're going to be really pleasantly surprised to still watch some of your favorite things from the beach right on your screen and in the comfort of your home, again, hopefully barefoot. The club's excited to bring you music, some mission moments, and some updates on the club programming and what they've been doing over the last 6 months and what they're really doing right now to continue making a lasting impact on so many Toledo kids. And there's going to be a very special surprise at the very end of our program to close out the night. You're not going to want to miss it. It is a true testament to the community here in Toledo. Now, to set the mood of Stay Barefoot 2020, again, presented by Fifth Third Bank, we want to welcome Madison Avenue, going to bring us an opening song before we hear from our staff, the teens, and more people tonight. Also, our favorite DJ one time created a special playlist just for tonight, so you can enjoy that after the program. Maybe we've got another special surprise for you. You can turn on that music and watch that. We've got a link of the event, or you can always search Stay Barefoot 2020 for that on Spotify. Tim?
Yeah, Melissa, and in Jim's message there, I got a little nostalgic seeing the picture there of that overhead view of Barefoot at the beach from a previous year. So wish we could be there, as we said, but we're having fun tonight. And while you watch Madison Avenue coming up next, you're going to get to see all of our tremendous sponsors on the screen, and we want to highlight all of them right now, including but not limited to Fifth Third Bank, Checker Distributing, Citizen Advisory Group, Key Bank, Walter E. Terhune Memorial Fund, Owens Corning, Buckeye Broadband, Meyer, the Ohio Council of Community Schools, Ernst & Young, Midwest Security Products, and so many more. So we're going to hear from the sponsors in a moment, but first, let's take a moment to listen to Madison Avenue. Take it away, guys.
But I hope everybody out there is feeling as good as I am. Hey, Dennis! How you feeling? Hey! I feel good. Knew that I would now. Well, I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. I got you. I feel nice. Like a sugar and ice. I feel nice. Like a sugar and spice. So nice. So nice. I got you. And I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good, so good. I got you. Well, so good, so good. I got you, yeah. Hey!
Well, that was awesome. You know, we miss seeing bands live on the stage at the beach, but it's great that we can still bring you high quality entertainment. Thanks so much, Madison Avenue. We really do appreciate you guys for being on, for providing this entertainment. You know, for nearly 130, get that, 130 years, the Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo have been serving the community and the youth of Toledo. That's why all of us are tuned in here tonight. That's why this is all so important. This is why we are doing this, to support this mission that we care about so dearly. I know, Melissa, you and I always talk about the Boys and Girls Clubs and just how important it is in our community, because moms and dads can't always be around. We have to work, we have to do certain things, and it's so nice that that our kids can go somewhere where they feel safe and they can make lifelong friends.
And I think our community as a whole has really appreciated, especially now during this pandemic, all of the work of the Boys and Girls Clubs, because like you said, Tim, parents can't be everywhere, and we do rely on other people, and raising children is a community effort. So now more than ever, I think it proves that we need the Boys and Girls Clubs. So that's exactly what we're going to hear about next for the next 15 minutes or so. We want you to sit back, put those bare feet up, relax, and listen to some of the professionals who make this impact for our children and those who've directly benefited from the services the clubs provide.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for staying barefoot with the club. I'm Director of Operations for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo. I've been with the clubs for 16 years. As soon as all of the clubs had to shut down, we knew that we still had to connect with our members. The first thing that we did was create a virtual club. This was a way for us to get content to our club members, and so that they would still have those meaningful connections that they do outside of the clubs. We try to create a virtual experience on social media platforms to meet the kids at whatever platform they were, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And we wanted to make sure that we were continuing to provide our programming like we would inside of the clubs. Our staff made sure that they were creating videos to present to our members in areas of academic success, good character and citizenship, healthy lifestyles, and of course, you can't forget about fun. Close to the end of spring, we realized that we were not going to be back in the buildings for the summer, and we weren't going to be able to present our Toledo Smart Summer Brain Game program, which is a learning loss summer slide prevention program. We realized that we weren't going to be able to do that in the building like we traditionally do in the summer. Our staff at that point decided that we were going to do this program and present it to kids virtually. Our staff worked hard and made sure that 8 to 9 award-winning books, along with supplies, all were in a tub and were delivered, or kids were able to pick them up at the clubs. And so we were able to present our Toledo Smart Summer Brain Game program to them online. And in that tub, they had everything that they needed to follow along. There were videos for each and every lesson, each and every book related to, of course, SMART, science, math, art, research, and then there was a virtual field trip. And of course, we had to make sure that we included games like Uno and Connect Four to fill the void of the fun that they usually have in the clubs as well. Getting those 100 Toledo Smart totes to kids was a wonderful thing, but it just wasn't good enough for our staff. We wanted to work with kids. So July 6th, we were able to do just that. Working with the CDC guidelines, following the CDC guidelines, recommendations from our governor, the Toledo Lucas County Health Department, and our board-led safety committee, and following all of those safety guidelines, we were able to welcome members back into our club from just a limited basis though. Since July 6th, we have been able to welcome 32 members into our club each week, Monday through Friday, from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Up to 32 members are able to interact with friends, socially distance, of course, and see familiar faces of staff within the walls of the Homer Hannum Boys and Girls Clubs. There are 4 department areas: the gym, the Educational Activities Center, the art room, and junior games room, where the groups are located. Having a staff to member ratio of 2 to 8, our 32 club members a week have been able to participate in academic success, good character and citizenship, and healthy lifestyles activities. And of course, they're having fun. All of those programs have been enhanced by our great community partners: Connecting Kids to Meals, Imagination Station, Metro Parks, Toledo Museum of Art, National Museum of Great Lakes, Family and Child Abuse Prevention Center, Toledo Lucas County Public Library, and so many more. As we move forward, we are working alongside Toledo Public Schools and a lot of other community partners to ensure that great futures continue here at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo as we prepare for fall programming. Again, thank you all so much for continuing to stay barefoot. Next, you'll hear from a few of our staff as they share some of their experiences within the clubs.
Good evening. I'm Billy Mann, Director of Development for Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo. Thank you all for joining us this evening and staying barefoot. In such a tumultuous and uncertain year, we've been sharing with our donors the importance of their support to the Boys and Girls Club means now more to us than ever. That statement could not hold truer. Barefoot at the Beach has been a highlight of Toledo's summer philanthropy scene for almost 2 decades. Personally, it's my favorite night of the year. Putting the community's safety with you, our donors, and our staff first and foremost led us to this difficult decision, but boy, are we grateful we did so. While we're not able to gather around the bonfires, watch the fireworks, or taste the delicious food together, we certainly hope that you're out in the community using those sand dollars, supporting those local businesses that have made Barefoot at the Beach such a staple in this community. We could not do that event without them. We so look forward to being back on the beach with all of you in 2021 on August 14th. The Stay Barefoot campaign was developed to raise the necessary funds to keep the Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo operational in 2020. One of the neat things we were able to do was design a campaign that didn't necessarily have an end date. No rules, new event. So we decided to let those sand dollars you received as part of your donation or sponsorship to last through Labor Day weekend. So go out, support those restaurants, enjoy them, and you can still buy sand dollars through the end of this month and into the first week of September. We added a fun twist this year. We've listened and we know you love those Barefoot at the Beach t-shirts. So we created a whole line of wearables for you to be able to take home. Visit our website and check out all the things: shirts, hoodies, sunglasses, koozies, all branded Stay Barefoot. Proceeds come back to the Boys and Girls Club. For the next part of our program, we're going to share a deeper look at the future for the clubs through an exciting partnership with First Tee Lake Erie, ProMedica, and Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo. This unique partnership will be the first of its kind in the world, bringing a First Tee facility with a Boys and Girls Clubs facility right here in Toledo. We're excited to open next year the Delgado, the Shawna Family Boys and Girls Club, and First Tee Lake Erie. Take a look at what this partnership means for the Northwest Ohio community and how you can be a part of it.
Well, as I've educated myself, I've learned that 1 in 5 of our youth are dropping out of school, that 1 in 3 will be the age of 19 without having had a mentor in their life. So I see so much opportunity for us as a community.
We see kids who are at risk of hunger and other issues, graduating from school, getting homework done, as simple as that, who are in need of a role model, in need of a mentor in their life, and those problems are going to be overcome with this new partnership that Boys and Girls Club.
When I think about the First Tee, I think back to growing up and how the game of golf kind of transformed my life, and still is doing that to this day.
You learn how to be respectful, responsible. You learn how to be honest and kind.
It's been something positive for me, you know. Like, I think it keeps a lot of kids out of trouble. You know, kids could be doing a number of things, and this is one of the things that, you know, a lot of the kids have somewhere safe to go. There's games, there's a gym, you know what I mean? Like, you can play sports here, you meet new people. The staff, I think, are exceptional. It's like a little family here, you know, so I love my club.
There's nothing out there like this that combines two wonderful organizations who have two separate missions in essence, but really they align so well. So it's great that we're able to do this in this location and just offer our services to the kids.
We could not be more excited to launch the Growing Futures Together campaign. This campaign has been put in place to fund a $6 million facility built to foster collaboration between multiple youth organizations while offering a variety of programming designed to meet the needs of our local youth. The First Tee of Lake Erie and Boys and Girls Club of Toledo are thrilled to come together to reach a population of children that neither organization currently serves. By collaborating through joint programming, we are excited to offer youth a new way of developing strong character, healthy lifestyles, and academic success. We all truly believe that we are better together.
It's a community-based project, so it took a little bit of everything. Of course, it starts with the First Tee, has to do with all the volunteers and people who worked with the First Tee for many years. The cooperation of Inverness, the cooperation of ProMedica, Boys and Girls Club. And really what we end up doing is really trying to create a program that really helps children find that kind of avenue in life to take care of their skills. So, you know, the whole thing matters, and this is how we build communities. This is how we build the type of places that we want to live and we want our kids to live.
Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Bram. I'm the Program Director at the East Toledo Boys and Girls Club. I've been with the clubs for 5 years. The Boys and Girls Club has had an impact on me since I was little. I was a club kid growing up. I went to the East Side when I was over there by Wade High School. So when I was growing up, I had so much fun, so it was paramount to me as I grew older to give back to my community. And my best way that I started myself. In times like we have today, it is very important that we as a club are open to our kids. Even though it is a limited number, we are still able to impact our little kiddos where they can come here, be safe, and still have fun, which is the biggest thing that I've seen in the kids is the smiles. Even though they have a mask on, you can still see it in their eyes that they're having fun here at the club and they feel safe. Some of the fun activities we have been shirts, we've had water balloon fights, we've had ice cream parties, movie parties, and anything the kids can think of that they've missed from the club from the past months. Thank you guys for staying barefoot with us. Thank you guys for your help, support, donations. Now more than ever, your contributions help the kids here at the club more than ever. Thank you again.
Hi everybody, my name's Seth Lucas. I'm the program director at the North Toledo Boys. The club's going on now 6 years. I started back in 2014 and I've pretty much spent my whole adult life with the clubs and the kids. Some of my favorite things about the clubs is honestly just building the relationships and spending the time with the children. All the memories you make and just the friendships and the relationships that you have with the kids, they last forever. So it's always a joy to me to be out and about and to see kids that have grown up, that I've worked with, and them still remember me and just remember the games we played, whether it's Uno, whether it's shooting basketball, or even just sitting at a table, eating lunch and just talking to them. So that's probably my favorite thing, is just interacting with the kids and just hanging out with them and building relationships that hopefully they remember forever and cherish forever and just hold on to for the rest of their lives. I know it's a crazy time due to this pandemic, and there's a lot of unanswered questions going on right now, and nobody really has them. But we're still here, we're still working, and it's not the same, but we're still making a contribution and doing what we can. So whether that's educational activities and just keeping the kids sharp for when they do go back to school, we're doing that, as well as keeping them fit and doing outdoor enrichment. It's a big deal, and we hope you guys stay with Barefoot and stay with us at the clubs, because the kids need you now more than ever. So thank you, stay safe, and we'll see you guys soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelly from the East Toledo Boys and Girls Club, and I want to welcome you to our 2020 Stay Barefoot event. And typically you would find me at the Fine Wine Tent at Barefoot at the Beach, and this year we're doing things a little bit differently. I want to thank you for your continued support of the Boys and Girls Clubs. I've been with the organization for 30 years, hard to believe, and I just cannot thank you enough for your continued support of our programs. This year, threw all of us for a loop, and I think for me, my favorite part of what our summer program is the opportunity to work with all of my co-workers. We are together here at the Homer Hannum Boys and Girls Club, and we are still with our kids, and we are providing our quality program, but the opportunity to be together as one organization is truly impactful. Over the years, I've seen many changes from the Boys and Girls Clubs, from 3 clubs when I first started to 4 clubs now, going into the school sites, and we just continue to knock it out of the park and jump into everything we do with both feet. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your continued support. Without you, we can't do what we do, and what we do is so important. Thanks again.
Hello everyone, my name is Eileen Dominguez and I am the 2019 Youth of the Year, and I recently graduated high school, so now I am an alumni of the Boys and Girls Club. And as I was in high school, I did work as a tech team, but before that I also was a club kid, and I was there for 3 years, and I enjoyed spending time with friends, with staff, learning, doing activities that kept me entertained but also helped me learn. And I know that that is very, very important for kids right now, and unfortunately many things are not looking very well, but we are still trying to do our best to provide that for the kids and also the safety for our kids when we are in our clubs. And I just want to say that thank you for your support, for anything that you have done in the past or in the present, and I also want to say that your impact has helped me and many other kids and will continue to help many other kids in the future as well. Evidently, things are looking a little bit different for everyone, and that includes the Boys and Girls Club. We started going virtual, making all our content on our Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, but now we've slowly started to ease into physically going to our main Toledo site at Homer Hannum, and we have been doing as much as we can to make sure both the children and the staff are being safe, that they're not under any risk, and also we have been limiting our numbers. I'm so glad the Boys and Girls Club are all the efforts and planning that go into making sure that we are safe but continuing our programs, because they are so necessary. And I know that if I was a kid right now, I would be in desperate need of some entertainment and just motivation to do something and learn something new. So I'm thankful for the Boys and Girls Club, and I hope that we continue to spread more and our impact.
At Fifth Third, we stay barefoot because we believe in the mission of the Boys and Girls Club of Toledo. Growing up, I was a club kid at the South. It was a place that you could go to hang out with friends, have fun, and be engaged by a staff that really cared about you. And all these years later, that stuff still goes on at the club. And so that's why it's really important we come together to support the kids.
Hey everyone, it's Keontae Jones, your 2017 Midwest Youth of the Year here. I'm currently a senior at Grambling State University where I'm majoring in biology while accumulating a 3.8 GPA. And here in the upcoming semesters upon graduation this spring, I plan to go to dental school. So I hope all is well with you guys, and I'm glad to be here with you. The club means so much to me because as a kid growing up in a single parent home and, you know, being home alone sometimes when my mom was at work, the club was really a place where I could go and I could be myself, and I felt like I can express myself, you know, to club staff, and I could get away and I could have fun and just be a kid and enjoy, you know, other kids around me who might be going through some of the same things that I was going through. So I feel like the clubs to me and to all youth is just like one of those places where like we can call home and we can go and we know that we can be free and be ourselves and won't be judged, and we have these deep connections with staff. And, you know, I feel like for me and a lot of youth around the world, that is extremely special because growing up in, you know, certain environments and seeing different things, you know, not too many people have mentors in their lives and stuff like that. So to be able to go to a place like the Boys and Girls Club and know like you have a group of mentors who are going to solely focus on only bettering you and your future, it is almost like, you know, unheard of. And this is one of those things that we have to really cherish as an organization such as the Boys and Girls Club. So for me, that is why I feel like the clubs is so important, and, you know, their mission is so important and needed within this world. The clubs playing a part in me being a young adult was like very, very, very crucial because I feel like I saw myself grow in so many ways throughout my years at the clubs. I mean, I've been a member for over 12 to 13 years now, and I can say me going every summer and me going throughout the week when my mom will have work, like it really allowed me to, you know, see life from different views and kind of, you know, get to be around different people. And it allowed me to mature in a faster way, I feel, because every kid that comes through the club has a different walk of life, and they'll, you know, show you things that you may not have ever been able to experience coming from your walk of life. And then just being around great positive role models such as our staff members at the club, I feel like they really help you and they want to see the best for you and will allow you to know like, hey, like, we got to mature a little bit here. Like, these are some things that are going to come with life. And, you know, they allow you to see that at a younger age, being that you are in this environment with so many kids who are looking to mature and are becoming young adults. So I feel like the club for me, and especially you, all youth that attend the clubs, are extremely important to, you know, the maturation of kids becoming young adults. So for me, I feel like the clubs played a vital piece of my my young adulthood. Tonight, we hope that you will stay barefoot with the clubs and consider a donation to the mission that has meant so much to me and is making an impact on thousands of Toledo youth. To make your contributions go that much further, all donations made tonight will be matched by an anonymous donor, making double the impact. You can text Stay Barefoot to 44-321 or click the link in the video description to make a donation. Again, you can text Stay Barefoot to 44-321 or click the link in the video description to make a donation. Your support is why the clubs are able to provide programming and the mentorships for so many youth, and your help and support are needed more now than ever. Thank you so much for staying barefoot with the clubs. It means so much to me as a club alum, to the current members, along with the staff and board of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Toledo.